Women have become professionals when it comes to social media. It's almost like it became this new form of window shopping, especially for men. And since we're natural gatherers, it makes sense that we're so obsessed with social media because there's so many options, there's so many choices, so many buttons to click. And the reason I'm relating it to window shopping is when we are passing by something that we like, something that is actually grabbing our attention, when we see something that we like, we're going inside. We're going inside. We're looking at what it is. We're seeing, why are we so interested? What is this? We want to feel like we're getting some inside scoop. So, yeah, we do. We secretly, incognito, look at your profiles if we're interested. Only if we're interested. Because if we pass by a shopping window and it's nothing to look at, we're just gonna keep walking, keep scrolling. We don't care. So when we play this detective, usually it's from a form of trying to see what's in it for us. We're actually trying to sell it to ourselves. We're not looking at what it is objectively. We're looking at it for what it is for us, the connection. We're trying to create a connection by looking at your lifestyle, looking at how you look, how you present yourself, who you associate with, family, friends, lifestyle. I already said lifestyle. Family, friends, what you do for a living. All of these things, we find out. We find out. If we really want to, we will find out. And it comes from a form of also trying to play this pick and choose game. Because social media is so vast, so full of billions of people, billions, that we've just come so selective. We've become so selective that we instantly go to your profile, and if we see something we don't like, we're out. We're out. If it's not discounted, if it's not the fabric we want, we're out. We don't need to be in the store anymore. You know what I mean? We're looking for red flags. We're looking for green flags. We're looking for a reason to stay, a reason to approach. And the thing is, with social media, we don't necessarily approach men. We can. But when it comes to profiles, after we do our detective work and we're interested, we actually go to our own profiles and we match what you got going on. If we want you to hit us up, if we want you to text us, if we want you to be interested in us, we will match our profile to basically be a puzzle piece to you. We are attracting you by already thinking ahead of who you are in the best of our abilities. As a detective, we are looking at who you are as a person and we match it. We match this missing piece that we think you need. Yeah, that is the whole concept. The whole concept is we stalk profiles to get a sense of what our profile should look like. Simple as that. It doesn't sound simple, but from a woman's brain, it's as simple as just trying to be the perfect fit for someone else. Like, that's exactly what it is. And when we're also interested and we start talking to our friends about it or family members, that's when we actually do start doing our detective work, because we want to be able to explain our interests to these people. We want to be able to tell our best friend, oh, I like this guy because he goes to the gym this many times a week, and when I see him on his Instagram, he actually looks like he's so focused. He drinks coffee, and that's so, like, I love coffee too. And he also, he has pictures with his siblings, he has pictures with his friends. Like, you're able to describe this person easier after you do detective work. I mean, obviously, right? But the intention of the detective work is to be able to explain this person in a very positive, optimistic way to a friend or a coworker or a family member or anyone that is potentially asking about someone you're interested in. And women also develop these crushes on social media. Crushes in the sense of it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Like, she's not thinking further than social media. This can actually get a little confusing because I said this in another video. If a woman isn't acting interested, as in, actually trying to make time for a man and arranging plans, arranging a date, arranging something, if she's not acting interested, don't text her, don't prove it to her. Don't prove that you're interested in her, okay? Because women, we're professionals at social media, right? So the easiest view to get, the easiest follow to get, the easiest like to get is a man who finds us attractive. So if we're able to match our profile to the type of men that we're trying to attract, that's all we want. All we want is the attraction. All we want is the attention. All we want is a man's attention on social media. So that's why we stalk men, because we want to know what men are interested in. I think I pretty much answered that question. We look at a man's profile to look at the benefits, look at the cons, look at why should I be with him, why should I not? And also we look at profiles to overall make our profile match what a man's looking for. Yeah. So it's almost like we do our own background checks. As women, since we have a tool in our hands, social media, if we really like this guy, even if we don't find him on social media, if we find him in person and we get his name and his number, best believe we will try to find you on social media. We will try to find you. We will try to find you. Because it's like a safety mechanism. I don't know. We want to know what we're getting into before we get into it. Like, there's many different reasons. And I'm one woman, I'm one person, so I can't sit here and think of every scenario and every situation as to why a woman would judge your social media. But I think I got the gist of it. I think I got the pure gist of it. We expect the attention. We expect it, no matter what. Because we're on social media, we post ourselves, we want attention if we're posting, right? We want someone to notice. So usually we think ahead in that manner. We think ahead of the audience, we think ahead of the men and what men would want. So yeah, I think I answered that question pretty well. Detective work is very intentional too. Sometimes it's intentional. Sometimes it's like I can accidentally be stalking a random account, like a brand, like a clothing brand. I could just look through a clothing brand and just be finding myself stalking the brand and where it came from. So it's not just men that we sit here and stalk and be a detective with. I do it to everything that I'm interested in. So social media in general is like a window shopping concept. Whenever we see something we like, we go in and we see what it's about. We want to know what the price is. We want to know what the fabric feels like. We want to know what it really looks like on, how we try it on, you know? So, yeah. Of course we judge you. Of course we judge your social media because we judge our own social media. We judge our social media first. And that's the reason why I don't have Instagram right now. I deleted the app. It's still there. Like, I still have it open. But the whole concept of being on social media, I feel like it takes you away from who you truly are because you get caught up in so many different people's lives. You feel like you're invested. You feel like you're watching these people live their daily lives and you start acting like them. And that's why I say women are professionals at social media, because we know how to mirror what we see. We know how to become what we see. We know how to match a mismatch. We know how to create a puzzle for a piece. So, yeah, that's it. That's it for today. I hope this helps you. And next time you go on social media, look at your profile. Take a look at your own profile and maybe get your own little audit of what you think women think of it. Like, what do you think women see you as? Maybe I could give you that opinion. I don't know. But of course we judge. Of course. We judge pretty much everything. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you, and I'll see you later.